I remember in my last practicum, I had a student in grade 4 who had severe reading and writing disability. Even he cannot read a single word by himself. Yeah, he was still working on. I remember he was still working on his sight words like basic the, then, there was, etc. Um, and every time when there is a written task, he needs a teacher assistant who can guide him, who can give him one-on-one instructions, how to do his task and what to write. um, it was really challenging for him because whenever students get a written task on which they have to focus more and have to do the work by himself, he was just sitting idle. He was so helpless, and just wait for his either teacher's guidance, instructions, or his teacher assistant, who sometimes is not always available to assist him. So at that time he started bothering his elbow partners for help. He was really motivated. He was really social, really hardworking though. He was very energetic, and but the problem is like his reading and writing disability sometimes make him like used to make him frustrated, and he cannot, obviously if he is unable to read us anything, he gets frustrated and cannot concentrate on his task. um, and also for a teacher, like in a busy classroom of 20, more than 22 or 24 students, it was sometimes hard for his teacher to approach him every time. Luckily I was there at that time as a student teacher, so whenever teacher assistant wasn't available, my mentor teacher asked me to assist him and give him one-on-one instructions. And sometimes I also notice my mentor teacher calling that student on to his to her desk, and ask him for any responses, which she used to type in for him, and then that child used to take that note with him and copy it in his notebook. um, I think that wasn't always helpful, because in that case he wasn't learning anything. He was just copying everything as it is in his notebook. So I had that student. Also there was another student who has ASD, and it was really hard for the teacher sometimes to make her focus on her task, and she has some social issues as well.